Good morning. I'm Rev Myron. I'm a minister through Pathways of Light, and I've been a Course in Miracles student for 40 years. I'm going through the text this year. Well, let's say I'm going to start going through the text this year, a paragraph or two at a time, asking for clarity, and then writing from that clarity. And that's what I'm sharing with you today. So let's get started. Today, we're looking at Miracles Principle number 9. Miracles are a kind of exchange. Like all expressions of love, which are always miraculous in the true sense, the exchange reverses the physical laws. They bring more love to both the giver and the receiver. In the world, when something is given, there's a loss for the giver. If you're in a financial straits and I give you money, then you gain the money and I lose it. If you've had a hard breakup and I visit you and cheer you up, I lose that time and energy. Because love in the world more resembles a bargain than anything else. Giving love is costly. I give my time and loyalty and expect my partner or friend to give me something in return, perhaps some bit of his freedom. Even if we're able to maintain this delicate balance of giving to receive, everything in the world ends. So this kind of love is always tinged with fear. The cost of even the most successful love in the world is loss of peace of mind, a kind of underlying anxiety as we wait for the other shoe to drop with some finality. But when I give myself as channel for the Holy Spirit, give my hands, my feet, my tongue for his use, the result can be a true miracle. The mind of the one receiving can experience a shift in understanding or relief from suffering or the peace of God. In exchange, I receive love, certainty, joy, and peace. I cannot really find a word that describes it. It feels so right knowing that I am doing what I'm guided to do, what we all came here to do. That is to help each other wake up. The greatest gain is that as I allowed their gift to pass from spirit through me, it is my gift as well. In the giving, I receive. And the cost is, well, nothing. There's no loss at all. If we were giving from the ego, telling what I think I know, I might say something helpful. I might use the same language. I might help, but it would not be the miraculous exchange that occurs when spirit is the giver and I am the channel. When I speak from my ego, I often feel drained of energy and feel like the whole process was difficult and unsatisfying. Or I feel that sad little rush of ego satisfaction when it thinks it has just proved its worth at the expense of the other. When I give through the ego, I feel like I gave and received nothing. I feel uncertain and wonder if I made things better or worse. If there's any satisfaction, it is to the ego self, which of the moment feels better than. And this is short-lived because the ego gives only to get and takes away more than is given. Uncertainty and doubt take away even the little I think I earned. The more often I stand aside and allow spirit to speak and act through me, the more joyful life becomes. It is still a dream, but miraculous living makes it a happy dream. When the ego brings me disturbing thoughts, I am more likely to recognize them as meaningless. Even if I'm drawn to them, I much more quickly realize I don't believe them. Without the desire to listen to the ego chatter, the mind is quieter and more peaceful. Things that used to feel frightening and depressing are now seen as meaningless. This is what I receive in exchange for what I give. This is a miracle from my side of it. At first, my family was sometimes worried because I work at this all week. They think this is a burden and will wear me down. They're thinking in terms of the physical laws of the world, but they're mistaken. Miraculous giving has no cost, and the gift is renewed energy and greater happiness. As I give, I receive. What I give, I receive. Thank you so much for joining me today in this reading. I hope you found this helpful. If you did, then please like it. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe. And then you'll be notified when I put on something new. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow with more from the text.